Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to jump start this 2009 Pontiac Torrent. It's kind of like a lot of vehicles, newer vehicles, where the battery is difficult to get to. So the vehicle manufacturer has made alternate locations for you to be able to hook a jump box or battery cables to. So you'll want to pop the hood by pulling the hood release lever. And then there's a safety latch on most cars that you can pull up on. You see right there on this Torrent. And then lift up the hood. And if you look around your engine compartment, and you'll see it here in the center right there, there's that red plus sign. That is the indication of that's where you need to hook the positive jumper cable, either from the vehicle that's giving you power, a good vehicle with a good battery, or from a jump box like I'm going to use in this video. And you can see I pull that cover forward and pull it off, and underneath you can see there's a terminal, positive terminal right there where I'm going to connect the battery cable. The negative cable on a car like this goes to a ground on the engine, and Pontiac has actually put a specific bracket here, and it's the same for most Equinoxes as well. And if you have, this is a 3.6 liter again, if you have a 3.4 liter, it'll actually look like a little engine lifting eye. But you want to hook your negative battery cable, which would be hooked to your negative terminal or ground on the jumping vehicle, up to this tab here. In this shot on the right is a battery booster. It has the red handle and the black handle, and we're going to use that. If you were using a vehicle with a good alternator and battery that you were jumping and using jumper cables, you would want to hook your red or positive cable either to the positive terminal on the battery, or as in if I was using this Torrent as the jump vehicle, I would hook it to that positive terminal that the manufacturer showed me that's underneath the on the junction block. And then you want to hook your negative to a good ground on the engine, or if I was again using this Torrent, I would hook the negative to the ground bracket that's on the engine, and then connect the other end to my car appropriately. So you'll see I'm going to take the red handle and connect it right onto that terminal, move it around a couple times until I feel comfortable that I've got a good connection. I end up putting it on there vertically to get the best connection. And then the negative, and you always want to do the positive first, and the negative is the last one that you'll do. I'm going to hook the negative onto that bracket, and I'm going to move it up and down a little bit to make sure it gets a good bite into the metal and there's good metal to metal contact. And now I'm going to turn the battery box on, getting in your car, putting the key in. Everything should light up as normal once you have it correctly connected, and you can see the car starts right up. If your lights are dim or anything like that, that means you probably don't have a good connection. And now you can carefully disconnect your jump box or your battery cables. Again, make sure the battery cables don't touch each other so that they don't create any kind of a spark. And you can also disconnect them from the vehicle that you're jumping from. And at this point, your car should remain running. Replace that box top there. Your car should remain running. Let your vehicle run for a while. Check your dash lights, and if you don't see a battery light, that generally means that your alternator is working correctly and the charging system is working correctly. If you disconnect the cables and your vehicle automatically just shuts off, that usually is an indicator of your battery being totally dead. What you can do is re-jump it and start it back up again. Have somebody watch the dash lights. As soon as you disconnect the connectors, if the battery light doesn't go on right away while the car is still running for a brief second, if it doesn't go on, that means your alternator is still charging, your battery is just totally dead. If the battery light goes on right away, as soon as you take those jumper cables off, and for that brief second while the engine is still running, if the battery light comes on, that means your alternator is bad, and most likely that's what's killed your battery at the same time. Thanks for tuning in. We hope this video helped you out. Next time you need parts for your car, please please visit 1aauto.com. Also check out our other helpful how-to as well as diagnosis videos.